All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing all right. Uh, usually I do these, in person, one-on-one or in a small group setting. And so, I like to catch up with everybody, but obviously can't do that on a webinar. But then what I like to do is I like to kind of start the meeting by asking a simple question and kind of setting the tone for the meeting, setting the intention. And that is, how can I best help you today? Like, what are you looking to get out of today? And in most cases, like if you've arrived at this webinar, okay, odds are you're probably in a place where like you're there, like, but you just don't understand it fully, right? And so what we're going to do today is go through the tour, right? Like, you're going to see everything. Okay, we're going to give you, we're going to open up the hood and you're going to see everything. Okay, and we're going to do something else that is pretty cool that you might not expect, but I think you're really going to enjoy that. And actually, we're going to do that first. And so here's what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to pull out your phone. All right, if you're on your phone watching this, I do encourage you, pause this. Let's transfer over to the computer. We just started, and watch this on your computer. But if you are on your phone, then it won't flow as well. You'll just have to like pause it and go do the thing and then come back and that whole thing. But I guess that's possible to do it if you don't have access to a computer. But it is better to have access to a computer. Okay, so pull out your phone and go to the App Store. Okay, whatever, the iPhone, Android. We're not going to do the battle today. Okay, but whatever the App Store is, go to MetaTrader 4. Okay, META Trader 4. MetaTrader is one word and then the number 4, not 5. 4. There is a 5, but don't ask me why everybody uses 4. Okay, META Trader 4. Go ahead and find that. And then I'm going to bring mine up here, and I'm going to share my screen as well so you guys can see it and follow along. And then once you download it, I do want you to go ahead and open it up. And it's real simple. Like, you don't even have to do anything, okay? It'll automatically open up. It'll actually be a countdown. It'll go like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it'll open up a demo account automatically, okay? And just for today, that's what we want to do, okay? Just have that open up automatically, and that way you and I are on the same page here, and we can get this going, all right? So let me share my screen. Let me get the phone up. All right, so this is what will pop up when you've downloaded MT4. You've just let it automatically come up with the demo account. Okay, a demo account, by the way, is just fake money. Okay, it's a paper account. Okay, fake money, but in the real markets. Like, these are the real prices right here for these pairs. Okay, and so what we're gonna do is go to nice alert there. We'll get to what that is. Okay, and so what we're gonna do, you see the plus sign in the top right. Now, I don't know what it is for Android. Okay, this is iPhone. So for Android, you just got to figure it out. Okay, you're going to go hit the plus sign, and we're going to add a pair because there is a pair that I do want to do this specifically on. And so hit the plus sign, go to the Forex folder there, and you see at the bottom where it says GBP JPY, that is what we want to add. Okay, so hit the green plus sign that's right next to it. Poof, it disappears. Hit done. And there it is at the bottom of your list there. And so here's what we want to do. We want to tap on GJ right there. It's going to bring up this menu. You're going to hit chart. Now, yours won't look as beautiful as mine, okay? Actually, it will look pretty ugly. Listen, we'll get your colors and all that stuff. We'll do that later, okay? But don't worry about that. Here's what we want to do, okay? Go to the trade button at the top right, okay? Hit trade. Now, I believe that the default is going to be 0.01, okay? And so that's where we want to start, okay? That number that I just changed is what's called the lot size, okay? You'll learn about that later on. I'm not going to get into that now. But what we're going to do is we're going to buy and we're going to sell. This is what's called a micro lot, okay? And so we're going to hit buy right now, and then, so let's do it. So hit buy. It comes back to the chart. We'll hit trade again and hit sell. Simple as that. Okay, now we want to hit trade one more time. And we want to change the lot size to a mini lot or a 0.10. Okay, and we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to buy, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to sell as well. Hit trade again, and hit sell. Nice weather analyzer alert. We'll get to that in a second. That's a whole nother thing. Okay, and now what we want to do is we want to hit trade. We're going to last pair right here. Okay, we want to hit the trade button, change the lot size to a standard lot, a 1.0, and hit buy. Hit the trade screen again and hit sell. Okay, now don't worry about, like if you're watching this and the numbers aren't the same, the price isn't the same, don't worry about it. It's just about the concept, okay? So the reason why we did this is twofold, okay? Number one, congratulations. You are now participating in the largest financial market in the entire world. How does that make you feel? Should feel pretty cool, huh? So the second reason why we did this is you're going to see with your own two eyes the power of what you can do from your phone. Now, obviously, I don't care which direction this goes, hence the buy and the sell, okay? But what I want you to focus on when we look at it at the end is the difference between the micro, the mini, and the standard, okay? All right, now turn off your phone, and we're going to let that run while we do the tour, okay? So I'm going to stop my screen share. And let's pull up the back office. So first thing I'm showing you guys here is the academy, okay? If you want to learn how to trade and you have aspirations of becoming a professional trader yourself, okay? Or you just want to learn the basics, all right? Here's where you're going to start, all right? This is the online course that we have, okay? Pretty comprehensive. It covers everything. Guys, I'm telling you, when you go through this, you now have the foundation that you need to really go into the market and do some damage, okay? It's just a matter of, going through the videos, right? They're not that long. Each one's like 10, 15 minutes long. Once you get into the more advanced stuff, those are a little bit longer, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour. But we do try to keep it in bite-sized chunks for you guys. So I did want to show you guys, what the basics kind of look like here. So you got, the history, what is Forex, so you get a little background there. You've got, what is a pip, what is what is leverage and lots, right? You'll learn about what a lot size is and what that means. Okay, let's go to the third one here. You'll learn about pending orders, what stop loss is, all sorts of support and resistance, all that good stuff. And then in the fourth one, you've got the confirmation checklist, how to use the harmonic scanner, risk management, which is extremely important. Okay, and then technical analysis is kind of for me, it's kind of an extension of the basics. You'll learn about twin trading and PRZs and support and pullbacks and trend lines and stuff. And, listen, when you go through the four basics and technical analysis, that is going to now grant you access to our team trading chat. Okay, now this is one of my favorite parts of what we do, because in there, like, that's kind of the breeding ground for for if you want to take your trading to the next level. Okay, you can get in there, you can ask questions. I'm in there, you can ask me questions in there, but the whole team is in there just talking about trades all day long. Okay, and you're more than welcome to come in there and ask, like, hey, what do you guys think about this? So everybody's giving feedback on what they think is a good trade and what is not. Okay, the reason why we have you go through these 5 sections here first is because, listen, if you go through, or if you just come straight in there and you don't know what a pip is, you're going to be overwhelmed. Okay, and we want you to feel comfortable this whole process. Okay, so it's going to be a nice, smooth transition. Once you go through the basics, and once you get those down, then you can come on in, and now you know what you're talking about, and now you can stay with it. All right. So that is the IML Academy. So let's go now to iMarkets Live TV. This is going to complement that academy. Okay, you've got your crypto education, and then we've got all sorts of languages, right? English, Spanish, German, Portuguese, French, web analyzer training, binary options trading if you're into that. Okay, now I know one session is live right now, so let's come in here and take a sneak peek. All right, I know Kyle and Woody are on right now, so let's go in there and check them out. Okay, so we'll scroll down here. Woody, let's take a peek at what they're doing here. So this is it, right? Come in.
I would like to see your USD probably test up.
So here it is, right? This is a live look-in that we're looking at Kyle and Kevin. They're marking up the Tokyo session right now, and this is what it is. You're looking at them. You're looking over the shoulder of 6- and 7-figure traders, and they're marking up the charts. And as you can see on the right, you've got the live chat, so you can ask questions while you're in there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. All right. So now, well, actually, before I go on to the next thing, right? So these are happening all day long, pretty much. Okay, this is like the ESPN of Forex, if you will. Okay, like, I don't care where you live, what your schedule's like. There's something that you can plug into, and when you do get started, there are a lot of educators on here. Okay, no other company in the world, I think, can say that they're putting up 120 hours a week of live education. And so I know that's a lot. And so when you come in, you'll go through something called the rookie checklist. Okay, and that will give you some suggestions of who to start out with, right? When you first come in, because we've got kind of like levels of educators, right? We've got the basics guys, and then the intermediate guys, and then the super advanced guys. Okay, so we'll walk you through that process as well. Okay. Now let's go over to the harmonic scanner now. All right. So the scanner is pretty cool, right? The scanner you can access one of two ways. Okay, the first way is this way that we're looking at right now, which is the web version. Okay, you can access this, on the phone, just on any computer. You just log into imlharmonicscanner.com, log in with your username and password, and you have instant access to this. Okay, now the way that I usually do it, though, I want to show you guys is through MetaTrader 4 that you're looking at now, okay? Now, we got a new alert, right? So this is what happens, right? When there's a new alert that comes through, here's what's happening, okay? This tool is going to scan the market 24/7 for these patterns called harmonic patterns, okay? And it's going to alert us when it finds one that's about to complete, all right? And what we do is, we come in here and we analyze it and, using, there's a couple different strategies, but the one that our team mainly uses is called the quick fire strategy. I think that's the most popular in the entire company as well. And, basically what that is 4 rules. It's very binary, right? It's either a yes or a no. And if it follows those 4 rules, then you take the trade. If it doesn't follow one of those rules, then you don't take the trade, all right? So if you can be disciplined with that, okay, that's the catch. You got to be disciplined with that, all right? And listen, like this one right here, that looks like a pretty darn good trade to me. Okay, hit the entry point. I can already tell just from seeing it, it's already hit the 4 rules, and boom, it's smashed TP2 right there. So as you can see, right, I'll give you a little tour, right? So you got the entry price right here, this big green line, and then you got TP1, TP2, and TP3. That stands for take profit, okay? So the first take profit was obviously hit pretty quickly, and then the second take profit is right there. That's already been hit as well. Okay, and then these are all the patterns, right? As you can see, there are a ton of them that come through. Like just today, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patterns that have come through today. And then there's also the what we call the binary scanner, which is, oh, you heard that, cha-ching? That's coming up next. Okay, the binary scanner, which is really just smaller time frames, okay? M15s, 15-minute charts is what this one is. So as you can see with this one on the USD JPY, it actually barely missed the entry point, and so I would not have taken this trade, right? That's part of the discipline of it, okay? So that is the harmonic scanner. This is a very powerful tool. All right, guys, like we have guys who are, doing 6 figures. I think we even have one doing 7 figures in this company just using this tool right here. Okay, so extremely powerful tool. So let's come back to this here and let's talk about the web analyzer. Okay, guys, this is the thing that is going cha-ching. Okay, this is an incredibly powerful tool, guys. What this does is it's going to analyze the markets for high probability buying and selling entry points. Okay, so what we do is, once again, we have strategies, we have rules that we follow, where if it does this, and this, then we take the trade. If it doesn't do one of those things, then we don't take the trade. It's pretty simple, guys. Guys, I've never seen, so there we go. I've never seen so many new people have so much success with any other product I've ever seen. Okay. And by success, I mean, I'm talking about, you know, 20, 30. I think the highest is 43 trades in a row. Okay. That the guy who did 43 was a bit of a veteran. Okay. But, you know, I just had a youngster down in South Texas win 19 trades in a row a couple weeks ago, just starting out. Okay. And so this is an incredibly powerful tool, guys. All right. So definitely look at the web analyzer. Okay, this is what it looks like, right? So you've got everything here, and then you've got the alerts that come over here on the right side. Okay, so if we wanted to click on the next one on ZJ here, it'll pop up, and cool, it comes up. We'll see, does it follow the rules? Actually, this one actually looks pretty good. I'm just saying. If I weren't doing this webinar, I might take this trade right now. All right. But so that's the web analyzer, and what you're looking at right now is the forex version. Let's look at the crypto version. Okay. I don't know why this is white. I keep on meaning to make it the blackout version, but same exact thing, just for all the cryptocurrencies. Okay. And we're seeing the same kind of results over here too. Okay, so same thing, just we got forex, and then this we have the crypto as well. And you can make it white if you want, or you can make it blacked out like the other one, whatever you want. Okay, plenty of different options for you. Okay, so next let's look at the CEO swing trades. Okay, guys, these are coming from directly from Mr. Christopher Terry himself. Okay, Chris, if you haven't heard already, Chris is a trader. Okay, he's been trading the markets for over 20 years. Okay, been featured and quoted in books, magazines, television, radio. Managed accounts of over $100 million. Okay, you name it, he's done it, and we're very lucky to have him, quite frankly. And what happens is he's going to look at the market a couple times a week and cut a video and just show us what he's looking at. Okay, like I don't know about you, but if a guy who's made tens of millions of dollars in this market is going to give me access to what he's looking at, I'm going to look at that every single time. Okay, and so here's where you find those. All right, and so I'll give you a sneak peek of this one too. I was looking at a little bit of it earlier, but here we go.
We can see this EUR USD continue much higher. So there's no immediate resistance above. You see right here, if anything, this prior swing low. So 1.27, market still has the ability to trade up to that. Nothing has suggested that the market is weak at any point. Right here, 1.210. If the market fails that, then we have failing this prior high. We can see the market coming a lot lower. So for now, market is trending up, and now we're looking for a whole other wave, at least to match the one that went up here. So let's see what else we got going on. That's some cryptocurrencies. Let's look at Bitcoin. All right, market came off the low. All right, bigger picture, market had a big move down.
And so now you're looking at Bitcoin too, right? So he'll look at forex and he'll look at the cryptocurrencies, all together. All right, guys. So that is the swing trades. Now, let's look at. Let me bring it up. Let's look at swipe trades. Okay, this is kind of everybody's favorite here. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. Okay, this is the app. All right, and it's real simple. You get an alert when they find a trade that they like, and all you do is you can hit the green or the X button below. But I like to swipe because it is swipe trades, and you just swipe it over, and here you have everything that you need for the trade. right? Which pair we're talking about. So we're talking about EJ on this one, okay? What kind of order it is, buy limit, where to enter. So that's the entry price, all right? Now here's what you're gonna do with the entry price. Watch this. You see the little, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but you see this little paper icon over here? We're gonna hit that and look, data successfully copied. Guys, it is literally copy and paste, okay? So now you would go and you would paste that into your MetaTrader 4, all right? And then you do the same thing for these numbers down here, the stop loss, the take profit 1 and take profit 2, and then you got all the notes down here. All right, guys? Pretty simple stuff. So just imagine, right, you're at work or you're at the gym and you get a trade notification, right? All it takes is, swipe over, copy and paste. Guys, once you get the hang of it, it takes like less than a minute, okay? I currently hold the world record at 43 seconds. That is documented, okay? 43 seconds. So if you can beat that, then let me know, and I will then crown you the new champion of fastest swipe trade of all time, okay? So that is that. Let's look at a few other ones, right? So we got another trade idea. This one was 4 hours ago. Same thing, okay? It gives you everything. All right. Let's go back. Let's look at another one. Here's another one. 6 hours ago. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. And we'll also get updated when our trades hit their take profit points. Okay. So what happens is you'll set the take profit, right? And like you don't have to do anything. And when it hits the take profit point on the charts, it automatically closes that trade out in profit for you. So literally all you have to do is copy and paste the number and then just let the trade go. And then you'll be notified, oh, you made money, okay? So there's the details on that. It'll give you, notes. You will want to go look in the notes, okay? It'll tell you, to move your stop loss and things like that, okay? There's another one, 185 pips on GU, okay? So guys, I think you guys get the point, all right? I hope you guys are understanding this a little bit better now. I feel like that was a pretty good walkthrough that we just did, okay? So, if you do have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below here, and we'll get those answered for you, okay? So now, next, let's bring your phone back up, and let's check on how that trade is doing, okay? So there it is. As you can see, we've got the blue numbers that are in profit and the red numbers are negative. And so, look, on the buy, the standard lot buy, we're up, 96 bucks, 100 bucks, right? It's just petering between those two right there. And so, one thing I do want to point out is the standard buy is up, 90 bucks, right? Obviously, we had some lag when we were putting these in. So ideally, right, so let's just say the standard is at 100, okay? The mini should be, if we entered at the exact same time, the mini would be at $10 right now. And the micro would be at $1. Does that make sense? So $1, $10, and $100. So it's moved 10 pips, and for a micro, you're going to earn 10 cents for every 1 pip that it moves. For a mini, you're earning $1 for every pip that it moves. And then for a standard, you're earning $10 for every 1 pip that it moves, okay? Now, on the sell side, listen, Now, the reason why there is the discrepancy, you see the negative 213. Well, what is that? Like, shouldn't it be like, negative 100? Well, there's this thing called spread. You'll learn about that later. But if you look at the very top, you can see the minus 120 always stays the same. Okay, these numbers will fluctuate, but the 120 is always going to remain the same, and that's the spread. Okay, that's what's happening there. You'll learn about that later on. But here's the deal, guys. Okay, in what did that take? 15 minutes. Okay, you could have made 130 bucks right now. How does that make you feel? Pretty cool, right? Now, obviously, the red numbers, I wanted to show it to you this way because you will lose trades. Like, that's just a fact, okay? You're not going to win every single trade, okay? So if taking a loss is going to be too much for you, then this probably isn't for you. But if you can handle a loss every now and then, I am extremely confident that we can teach you how to win more than you lose. So, are you ready to get started now? If you are ready, get back to the person who invited you onto or into this environment, really, and get the link from them, get in, and listen, the longer you decide to wait, the more money that's passing you by that could be in your pocket, okay, from all these products that we just talked about today. You know, we can't make any guarantees. Understand that, right? But we are absolutely crushing this thing. So I hope to see you on the inside, and I can't wait for you to start posting your results in the group. So with that being said, everybody have a phenomenal rest of your day. I will see you guys at the top. Take care. Peace.